Many of you have asked how to play strummed guitar in my Zouk instrumentals to achieve a nice sound. In this video, I will provide an in-depth tutorial on how I do it. I will be using the Kontakt plugin with the Scabby Funk Guitarist preset. To ensure that our tutorial is both concise and informative, I will use one of my recent projects to demonstrate how to accomplish the task. Please listen and watch carefully. Do not skip the video, as you might miss important information that is crucial for understanding the material I'm teaching. If you skip parts, you may find it difficult to apply what I've taught. Here's our chord progression: E minor, C major 7, G major, and D major. It's important to note that these chords are played on the piano. As we know, the piano is different from the guitar. The guitar has 6 strings, while the piano has many keys. Therefore, we need to use guitar chords that sound similar to the ones mentioned above. Why? Because guitar chords are constructed differently. You'll understand this better when I show you the preset. I will now browse my plugin library and insert the Kontakt plugin here once it has fully loaded. Let's explore the main menu of this preset, which consists of 5 options. 1. Chords. 2. Grooves. 3. Effects. 4. Settings. And 5. Chombi. In this video, we will focus specifically on chords and grooves. The chords section allows us to program our chords to sound similar to what was originally played on the keyboard, along with the strumming sound to match the same melody with the strings. The groove section provides strum patterns that will create the rhythm we want to align with our song style. To start, click on the chord tab in the menu. You will see many mapped chords that come with the presets. To clear all the existing chords, simply double-click the word empty. That's it. All chord templates will be cleared easily. In this section, we discuss mapping options. We have 2 choices. 1. Filter or manual mapping. This option is ideal for those who are familiar with chord names and sounds. 2. MIDI mapping. This automatic option records the keystrokes from your MIDI keyboard and converts them into corresponding guitar chords. It's especially useful for beginners. To start this option, please press the record button here. Now carefully play the same chords as you played for the melody strings. If you don't have a MIDI keyboard, you can use your typing keyboard. The important thing is to ensure that you only hold the keys used in our melody. As you can see here, I'm looking for and finding them carefully, holding them together and replaying them while I'm still recording on strum guitar. Take it slow, but be sure of what you're doing. What I'm doing here is similar to copy and paste. I'm taking a simple approach so that even a slow learner can understand. First, I identify which keys to hold on a string plugin. Then I minimize that plugin and go back to the Kontakt plugin, holding down the same keys I saw before. As I do this, I replay them while I'm still recording. If you think I lost you somewhere, rewatch carefully. We are done playing the chord, now let's map them, starting at C4 and so on. Open the piano roll and start drawing the same mapped key. Open the piano roll and start drawing the same mapped key. We will only play single notes, which will represent the mapped chords behind those keys. We will only play single notes, which will represent the mapped chords behind those keys. Alright, let's create a strum pattern. because the template we have isn't what we need. We need to create a strum with Zouk swing and authenticity. Open the Grooves tab menu and click Empty to clear all template patterns. Next, click the Edit button. This is where we will draw our strumming patterns. We will use terminology such as long, quarter, smooth, mute, slide up, slide down, staccato, and more. If you're familiar with guitar, it will be easier for you to draw these patterns. However, if you're not, just follow along with me. We have 4 bars to create patterns, and these bars sync perfectly with the 4 bars in the piano roll, so you don't have to worry. I will start drawing a note on a muted line, then a long line. Just follow along with what I'm doing, and when I finish, you will understand how to create your own style. I created notes for only one pattern. We need to replicate this for all 4 patterns. Fortunately, we can use the copy and paste function, which allows us to copy the notes from the first pattern and paste them into the notes for the other 3 patterns. To do that, click here, then select the option Copy this beat and the rest of the bar. Click on the second bar, which represents number 2, and paste. Then repeat this process for the remaining bars 3 and 4. All set. Let's review what we've accomplished. In bar 4, I will add one note for variation and also a closing note. This is a personal preference, not a necessity. However, it adds little value. We need to save these patterns as templates and also save them as groove presets for future use. This will reduce the time needed to recreate the patterns. I give it a name which is easier to remember. Now, save it again as Groover presets. All custom created presets are saved under User Presets. Currently, we have all the sets in place, but there's an issue we need to address. The strumming sounds like arpeggios, and these arpeggios will continue playing until the stop key is pressed. In the context of piano notes, the stop key is important. We need to add a note that instructs the strumming to stop when it reaches the end of the bar. If we don't do this, it will keep playing and overlap with other sounds, which is undesirable. Now you can hear it. It reaches the end of the bar, but it is still playing. This red note is the stopper key we need to add a note to represent it. Open the piano roll and add a note on before. This will only work if you draw root notes starting at C4 and you do not make any transpositions. Now that everything is ready, before we dive into the full song and drums, I want to address one important thing. I've noticed that about 70% of the people watching my videos are not subscribed to my channel. If you think you fall into that category, please consider subscribing to my YouTube channel. Your support will help our community grow and encourage me to create more tutorials like this one.